Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a quick walkthrough of Firefly 3. What is Firefly 3? It's a free and open source personal finance manager as mentioned on the website, which you can find at firefly-3eyes.org. Full transaction management. You can import data from any source, advanced rule engine, user rules that could quickly convert shorthands to detailed transactions or clean up your bank's abysmal CSV files. Wow, that's heavily worded. Got budgets, categories, and tags, reports. So pretty much all of these open source budgeting schemes, not schemes, but tools, they act the same way. They just look different and they have some minuscule differences in the way they operate. But the beauty of them is that before you use them, they all have demos right on the website, which we're going to check. So you start your session with whatever it is that you're going to have. You can have you're going to have a login and a password when you ultimately set up your Firefly 3. So let's sign in, sorry. So it's much like actual budget. It's got pretty much the same layout. I just see that this versus actual, I think that this is more friendly on the eyes. So right off the bat, you've got whatever it is that your setup is, quick overview of your finances, in and out of this period, subscriptions that you have to pay monthly, left to spend. And once again, this is completely up to the user. So this user, for instance, has the reports and the main profile, the main accounts set up on the homepage, which I personally prefer. So right now, right off the bat, as soon as you enter your Firefly profile, you've got a report graphically represented that shows you how much or how well you're doing during the month and where you're at. So I'm fine here. There was a day where I had to pay a lot of money, but apart from that, you're good. And if you go to there, it goes, oh, checking account is at this level, savings account is at this level, and the you don't want to lose money for the you. And right now you see your checking account. I don't know if they update it personally like that or, it's tied to the bank somehow, but I'd say that you can program it so it actually tracks everything and posts it. So you've got the checking account, which is personally, I think the account that that person, for instance, uses more. Then you've got the savings account, and they're both represented. That's the you right there. He's not using that. Subscriptions, graphically, budget and spending categories, piggy bank. It's places where this person has set it up so that they're, saving for new phone, new camera, new couch. The expenses accounts, revenue accounts, and all the money coming in. So right off the bat, I just like this way better, just because I believe that it's so user-friendly and friendly on the eyes. And then you go to financial control, there's different budgeting. Everything is very visual. While when we were going through actual, it looked more like an Excel sheet. So if you're more of a visual person, that's one thing. If you're more of an Excel sheet person, actual budget's more for you. But still, here you've got your schedules and you've got your sheets as well. Piggy banks. This is basically everything that was set up on the dashboard, but sort of in a more comprehensive way. You've got the transactions, expenses. Let's check the expenses right there. Way more visual than actual. You'll know right away if you're in the red or if you're doing well. All right. Automation. Oh, okay. There you go. So these are the rules for automation. Example rule. Description, some random description. Amount is that. Budget is groceries. So yeah, what else do we have? Recurring. So this is what I was actually talking about at the home page, where I was like, does he automate it so that it shows up like this on the checking account, for instance? So I think you can automate it so that it tracks your transactions and you program it into showing up on your dashboard in a specific way. Now you've got the accounts, your asset accounts, like the different credit cards and checking accounts that you have in different currencies, expense accounts, like the things that you have to pay on the daily, revenues. This is where you get paid from and where it goes to. Liabilities, which is obviously the things that you have to pay off over the years. We've got different categories: bills, car, coffee, daily groceries, which are recurring payments that you're going to have to make every now and then. And then you've got reports, which is the graphical part, which you can, ask for a budget report, transaction history, tag report, and the options for your profile, which again, just a more comprehensive review of Firefly 3. If you thought that this was helpful, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what other types of videos you'd like to see from me. And thank you so much for watching.